Yeah, Scarecrow had a lot of filler, man. I don't here. Let's take a little look at Scarecrow. I'm obviously gonna do this same video with Scarecrow, but like 19 songs. Yeah, man, that is wild. I mean, each song is memorable for sure, but it's just too much music. That is a lot. Like maybe if it was a deluxe version, like that would make sense, but wow. Only song you like from Scarecrow is Save Your Story. Only one, really. There's some really good songs in Scarecrow, just overall, I don't like that album. I can understand people not liking Scarecrow, but it will always be my personal favorite. I mean, good for you, man. That's great. I mean, don't let people, you know, change your opinion. It's just all good conversation, you know? I'm not like, I don't like have this deep hatred for the album, you know? I just personally don't love the album. Scarecrow also isn't a great outro track like Unbreakable. Should have been Save Your Story, in my opinion. Can I just say, no one complaining about ICU being 17 songs long? It's 17 songs long? Really? Oh yeah, that's too long still. To counteract what your argument there, 17 songs still is too long. That's only 2 songs less than Scarecrow. But ICU has a way more cohesive, better sound to it. Like, every song is honestly phenomenal. ICU is a great album. I don't dislike any song on ICU. It's a great album, honestly. Like, I think ICU is their best album, but it's not my favorite. Like, due to like nostalgic reasons and stuff, I like This Is Your Sign probably the most. But I think ICU is their best written album. ICU just has a way better overall sound to it. And I think it's more cohesive and makes it feel like not as long. Where Scarecrow, you know, it's like just random shit thrown at you. You'll have like a fucking, you'll have Fever, which is like one of their heaviest songs. And then Easy's Never Been This Hard. And you're just like, what the fuck? You know, like that's just an example. But I think that's why ICU doesn't feel that long. If you had to remove 4 songs to make Scarecrow 14 songs, which 4 are you removing? I honestly like Madhouse, but probably Madhouse. This Is Not a Phase for sure. Definitely one of my least favorite CS songs. Easy's Never Been This Hard, I'm not crazy into. So those 3, I don't know. I know we had that whole drama with Still Frame. I don't know if you guys remember that, but like I had like a whole witch hunt after me because I didn't like something about Still Frame. And then me and CS had this whole fucking little beef for a minute. Probably Still Framed also, even though I liked the song, I just didn't like one part about it, which that was a whole immature thing. But Madhouse, Still Framed, This Is Not a Phase, and Easy's Never Been This Hard. I'd remove those 4 songs to make it a 14-song album. What was annoying about Scarecrow was a lot of songs felt unfinished and they would have been God tier songs if more time put into them. Still Frame. Also, the Scarecrow and ICU playlists aren't in the tracklist order, which is a little annoying. Okay, that changes things still. Personally, you say Tattoos, Deathbed, This Is Not a Phase, and Let Me Let Go. I really love Tattoos and Let Me Let Go, so I can't agree there. But Deathbed's definitely a fair option, and I agree with This Is Not a Phase for sure. Tattoos is my favorite song. Yeah, I love Tattoos. That's a really great song. I'm so bad at ending these streams, guys. I apologize, but I don't really know ever what to say. I just kind of want to sit here and talk to you guys. This will, when we turn some music on, we'll talk for a little bit. It's my personal favorite album, but I agree. Drop it. Drop it. Okay. What's your favorite Scarecrow song, chat? Mine is Run Away From Myself. I think that's another one I didn't love off of Scarecrow. Monster Made of Memories, probably. I really love Words That Don't Exist. I meant Drop This Is Not a Phase and Still Frame. Oh, okay. I thought you were like pissed off because we were talking shit on your favorite album, so you were like, drop it. Yeah, probably Monster Made of Memories. I mean, that song was just such a fucking mind fuck when that came out, man. I remember reacting to that. Crazy time. We've had some good memories, man. Memories. Monster Made of Memories. Fuck me. We've had some good times. It's been a fun couple years. Fuck, it's been a good fucking couple years. Wow, time flies, guys. Time fucking flies. I hate it. Your reaction to Monster Made of Memories is how I found you, actually. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, that was like one of my bigger CS videos. That was a fun video. It was a really fun video. Favorite Scarecrow song is Fever. Yeah, I like Fever a lot, obviously. But oddly enough, I didn't love Fever as much as you'd think. I like Monster Made of Memories more. I think it's just more experimental. I found your first CS video. I used to search for CS reactions all the time. Wow. My first CS video? Fucking God damn. My videos are so cringy, and like my haircuts and like the bad lighting and my old shitty camera and the bad editing. It's like, oh, thinking about you guys witnessing that shit is so bad. Long time. It was September 2021. Damn it. Oh my god, it's gonna be September. My channel anniversary is in a couple weeks. I get the bridge of Still Frame not being that good, and don't get me wrong, I don't really love the bridge, but I think the rest of the song more than makes up for it, better than Let Me Let Go. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I kind of just said that. Like, overall, I like that song. It's just that one thing pissed me off. Personally, I think Scarecrow and ICU being co-produced by Low Spirit had a hand in them sounding different from normal CS. That's fair. I think acoustic guitar solo would have been cool after the bridge. Yeah, I just wanted them to do something different with Still Frame. I don't know. That was an odd time. I remember that because I titled the video something. Like, I was just trying to get some views is all it was. I didn't think Jake would read into it that much. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, but that was wild. I remember I was streaming Call of Duty Warzone, and I put my reaction out to that Still Frame, and the video was like, "Citizen Soldier getting lazy?" ? And like, people were so fucking mad. And I didn't know why everyone was so mad, but it was because Jake was doing a live stream and he was complaining about me, and so everybody was pissed off. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here? But like, looking back on that, it's like, I really wish I just didn't do the whole clickbait thing. I don't know. It wasn't supposed to be a malicious thing. I thought it was a simple thing. I thought Jake would kind of understand that that's what that was, because I thought at that point we had already grown a like work-based relationship where I reviewed their music and they commented and showed love and stuff, and they didn't copyright my videos and shit like that. I kind of thought we had like a little thing going. I didn't really think much of it when I uploaded the video. I would have thought that Jake would have like saw my title and watched the video and had more of an understanding, but the problem was he didn't watch the video. He just saw my thumbnail and was really upset about it. Well, you know, granted, that's fair. No shame on Jake. I get it. I was definitely in the wrong in that situation, and I admit that. I was definitely in the wrong there. A lot of people were telling me to change the title of that video, but I ended up not doing that because I wanted that to be a reminder to not do that shit. I remember the drama too. Glad I didn't put you off reacting to CS. Yeah, man, that was a strange time. I do remember considering not reacting to them anymore because I thought we just like, I thought that was going to be a big deal, especially with like me and Jake's communication at the time. It was through YouTube comments. So like, one person would say something to the other, and like the other person won't reply for like hours because it's YouTube comments, and you know, you don't really see the notification sometimes. And there was a point during that time where I was like, fuck, I guess this is like, we're done doing CS if we're like have this whole drama thing going down. It's weird to say, but I was young at the time, as if I'm not still young, but I know for 100% I've matured in that regard. So I think recently CS have relied too heavy on collabs, not their own music. I wouldn't say relied. I'd say they're just trying to have fun with other bands, especially since they went on tour with like all those bands. I think they were just having fun and trying to get audiences from certain bands to check out their music and vice versa. I just don't think it was executed too well. Like, I think all of the recent collabs, like, they're such a blur to me. Like, I don't remember those songs at all. I love Icarus so far, though. The collabs aren't bad, but wish they weren't released at the same time. Fair. Yeah, if they were spread out, they'd definitely be better. I think the bad guys were the people in your comments, to be honest. Yeah, well, see, the problem was a lot of CS fans obviously don't watch reactions, and they also don't watch my reactions, right? So Jake was upset about my title of my video, and he was complaining about it. So these people who had never watched my videos and didn't know that I was even a fan of the band, they came over, and honestly, I'd say most of those people probably didn't even watch the video. They probably just clicked on it and commented, just being upset, you know? I'm not the hugest on the collabs. I do understand why Heavy got so popular. Yeah, I like Heavy. I think it's one of the better collabs recently. Could live with less collabs. I think collabs are fun, especially for fans, if they're done well. But it's like, it's the best thing when a fan of two artists or two bands collab together, and you're like, oh, that's awesome. I think the problem with you guys who don't like the new CS collabs is you probably aren't really a fan of those other artists, so it kind of changes things. That's another thing I remember. I personally dislike how the choruses of new CS songs are made for TikTok marketing. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not a crazy fan of Jake's marketing approach. Like, I get it's to promote the music, and at the end of the day, it's their job, and that's how they make money. and it's their life now, you know. I don't know. I'm not gonna bash Jake for what he's doing, but that's something I'm not really crazy into, is how he promotes the songs. But it's not like he's doing anything harmful to anyone, so I don't care. Oh, of course, Shadow. Yeah, like, you don't have to be a it doesn't make you not a fan of something just because you dislike certain parts of it, you know. Honestly, that makes you more of a fan if you're able to admit that you dislike certain things about an artist or a band or whatever.